Hope you all are doing well. Thank you for giving good response to my channel. Many of my learners are asking for MCQ series. So I'm starting from today a separate series of MCQs where I'll be coming with abundant of MCQ questions starting from very basics till all the advanced concepts of Python, and soon I'll be starting with other languages MCQ series as well. So before starting, if you have not clicked on the bell icon, please do that and subscribe to my channel so that you'll get the notifications timely. Let's move on without wasting time with the first MCQ series. I've come with some 20 questions in today's series. In this we'll be covering with all the basic concepts of Python, and then gradually we'll be moving on to the next advanced concepts. Okay, so let's start with the first question. What is output of the following code? Okay, you can see one string is there, S1 with value RAM. Now RAM is already a string and it is converted to string, so obviously it will remain string only. And second is also a string RAM. So just remember, if these strings don't contain any space, okay, then both the objects are going to remain same. Okay, so S1 will refer to one string object that is containing value RAM. Okay guys, and S2 will also contain the same reference and it will also refer to the same string object. Now you're checking S1 double equal to S2. Double equal to operator will just check the values of both the string and they are same. Therefore the first outcome has to be true. Okay, and the second one is checking the reference of S1 and S2. And here you can see S1 and S2, the reference is same because they are referring to the same object. Therefore, the second outcome will also come true. Okay, and therefore the result printed will be true. So in this case, the first option has to be true. Okay, so I'm going to click this option and we will see the answers at the end once we submit all these questions. Okay. So once we submit all these questions at the end, we'll get the result like. Okay. So I hope this part is clear. So S1 double equal to S2, it checks the values of both the string, which is same. And this will check the reference of both of them. And S1 and S2's reference is same. Therefore, the result come true. Okay. So let's move on quickly with the second question. Here we are asking for what will be the result of this. Okay, we will try solving it from the innermost part. So 7 by 2 is 3.5 according to Python and its integer is going to be 3. Okay guys, 7 by 2 is 3.5, its integer is going to be 3. Okay, and then int of s is double quote 2. Okay, its integer will be 2 and then you're multiplying it, it's going to be 6. 6 string is double quote 6, which after conversion back to integer will be integer 6, and that you're printing. Getting? So here we have an option that is 6. Okay. So what we will do is we will select that option 6. I hope it is clear. So 7 by 2, 3.5. 3.5's int is 3. Int of string 2 is 2. 3 into 2 is 6. 6 str is 6. And 6 integer is again 6. And that gets printed. Right guys? Okay. Quickly moving on to the next question. what is the extension of Python source file? Now, you should know that every Python source file is saved with the extension .py. .pyc is its bytecode file. When your Python code is compiled and you get a hypothetical virtual code, then its extension is .pyc. But source file is .py. This is nowhere relevant .python and .pyt. Okay, so I hope this answer is clear to you. Let's move on to the next question, that is fourth question. Which of the following are valid complex numbers? Okay, so in Python you can construct complex number by using complex function 5, 7. It will create a complex number with 5 as real and 7 as imaginary. And here you are going to get, okay, a complex number as 5, it is going to be 5 plus 7j in the first case. Second, 7 plus 5l is wrong. This l is not a valid value in it as a complex. Getting? You can treat it as a long value, but in Python there is no concept called long data type. I mean, there is no long value over here. Getting? So this is not a valid expression. 5j plus 7 is valid because 7 will be treated as real and 5j as imaginary. Therefore, here the option A and C is valid. So both A and C we will select it. This is the correct answer. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll give the option A and C. Okay. Very simple. The first one is valid to create a complex number, and the third one. 7th contains this L, which is an invalid value according to Python. Okay, question number 4 is clear to you. Coming to question number 5, what will be the output of following code? Now, you know that in Python, double star is an exponentiation operator, or you can call it as a raise to operator. And raise to operator's associativity is right to left. It is going to do this evaluation from right to left. So first is 2 raised to 2. 2 raised to 2 is 4. And then 4 raised to 4 is going to be 256. Do you agree? Yes or no, guys? 2 raised to 2 is 4. And 4 raised to 4. 4 4s are 16. Right? 2 times 16. And 16 into 16 is 256. Right? I hope it is clear. It will be like this. 4 double star 4. So 4 double star 4 means 4 raised to 4. So you are going to multiply 4 how many times? 4 times. Getting? So 4 into 4 is 16. 16 into 4 is 64. And 64 into 4 is 256. So the option first is right. So let's select the first option. And then when we will submit the test, we'll come to know whether it is right or wrong. Okay, quickly moving on to the 6th question. What will be the output of the following code? Okay, according to Python, ORD is a built-in function which takes an alphabet and returns its ASCII value. Means it takes a character in a string form and returns its ASCII value. And CHR takes the ASCII value and returns its equivalent character. Getting, guys? Like if I write ORD of some string, so it will return, string means it's a character in a string form. Like if I write A in double quote. Getting? So A in capital, its ASCII value is 65. So ORD is going to return 65 for it. And if I'm using CHR and I'm giving an ASCII value, it will return you the character of it. So now CHR's character is going to be A in a string form. So here you can see ORD of Z will return the ASCII of Z, that is 90, and CHR of 90 will return Z again. So you're going to get answer Z only. Okay, no effect. Means Z's ASCII you got by ORD, and that ASCII's character, which is again Z only. So you'll get this capital Z. Okay? So what should be the option? As I said, second option, capital Z. Okay guys, let's move on quickly with the seventh question. Which of the following is correct about Python? Okay. Now remember, in Python, automatic garbage collection is there. You don't have to worry about releasing the memory. If you allocate the memory, and in that, if some other reference come, the previous memory is automatically put into the free list, not immediately whenever the garbage collector is scheduled. So Python supports garbage collection. Getting? Then you can use the libraries, the native libraries of C and C++. Okay, therefore both the features, therefore we can say both A and B. Getting? If you recall, or if you are not aware about Python and you want to learn, I have created a separate Learn Python series, and in that series, in the very initial lecture, you'll get features of Python, in which we have written Python is extensible and embedded. So you can pull other native language libraries as well in Python. Okay, so both A and B. Okay, so we will go with this option. Now coming on to the eighth question. See here guys, what will be the output of following code? Now in Python, true is internally treated as 1. Okay, true is always 1 and false is internally 0. So 1 into 0 is 0 plus 3 is 3. So x is going to be 3. Okay guys, okay. And coming to second, false is anyway 0. So 0 into 0 is 0. And 9 raised to 2 because it is double star. So raised to. So 9 raised to 2 is 81. So y is going to be 81. Do you agree guys, all of you? And now we are printing x plus y. So 81 plus 3 or 3 plus 81 is going to be 84. And we have an option called 84, which is B option. Okay. So I'll click on this second option, 84. Right guys? Okay, let's move on. I'm sure these are very easy questions and I'm sure you are enjoying it. And if I'm getting good response for this, I'll sure create some more and more exciting MCQ questions for other languages as well, which will help you in your academic exams as well. It will help you for your jobs also. If there are many freshers, those who are seeking for good jobs in big corporate, you can follow these MCQs. This will really help you. Getting? And if it is really helping you, please comment in the comment box. Okay, I'll be very happy to see your good comments. Okay, continuing with the ninth question. What will be the output of the following code? See here, x is 4.5, y is 2, and we are finding out x double slash y, and in Python double slash is called as a floor division, not float division, floor division. Now if I'm doing float division of 4.5, getting, divide by 2, getting guys, 4.5 divided by 2, I am going to get 2.25. Okay, now 2.25 is nearest whole number, which is nearest whole number, which is less than or equal to this number. Nearest whole number which is less than or equal to this number is 2.0. As it is float, the nearest whole number will be also in a float form. If this would have been an integer, so you will get the nearest one as integer only. Okay guys, clear? So now tell me 2.25 nearest integer. nearest whole number which is less than or equal to this number is 2, and you will get answer 2.0. But now you may ask, like, why 2.0? Because here one operand was float. Suppose I would have written as for example 10 by 10 /3. Actually, if I write /3, so I get answer some 3.3333 something. If I write /, so who is the nearest integer of 3.333? 3. Nearest integer which is less than or equal to this number is 3. But here you will get 3 because the numerator and the denominator both were integer. You will get int. Here 1 was float, therefore the whole number, nearest whole number you got as float. Okay, so from this second option should be right. Okay, so I'll be going with the second option, 2.0. Okay, let's move on with the next question quickly. Right, I'm sure you're excited to go with more and more questions, isn't it? The first episode which I've come with is all based on the basic operators, variables, data types and all. Soon I'll be coming with some more exciting questions based on conditional statement, then on functions, data structures, okay, to make you more and more perfect in the language Python. But if I get good comments, I'll go with the other languages as well. Okay, coming to this 10th question, what does 3 raised to 4 evaluate to? But actually I'm calling it as a raised to, but it is not raised to, it is XOR operator. It's a bitwise XOR operator. Okay? So first of all, in binary, what do we write 3 as? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay? And 4 I write in binary as 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Okay? And now we have to do XOR of it. XOR, what it does is, when both the bits are different, the result is 1. See here, 1 and 0 both are different. 1 and 0 both are different. They both are different. But when both the bits are same, the result is 0. Let it be 1, 1 or 0, 0. But if the bits are same, the result is going to be 0. Okay? This is the outcome. Now what is the decimal of this? It is 7. Why? Because this is 2 raised to 0 into 1 is 1. 2 raised to 1 into 1 is 2. And 2 raised to 2 into 1 is 4. So 4 to 1 when you add, it's going to be 7. So this is going to be the option. Okay. So I'm going with this 10th question. That is, 10th question's 4th option. That is 7. Okay. So I'll select this option. Okay guys, any doubt in this? Again, if you have, you can comment. I'll sure try to reply it. And any of you really want to appear with this test, I'll give you the test link also in the comment box. Okay, in the description box, I'll put the link of this test. If you want to appear it, as for your practice, you can appear. I'll be really happy to see you appearing this test as well. Okay. Coming to the 11th question, what will be the output of the following code? See here, apple is string 7. Okay guys. And then you are writing apple is equal to apple plus string 0. Okay. And in Python, whenever you are using plus operator between strings, it is going to do concatenation. So this is string 0 and this is string 7. And in that you are using plus. So it is going to concatenate and you'll get string 70. Okay. Now I'm converting that to integer. So see a string 70 when converted to integer, you'll get integer 70 plus 3. Integer 70 plus 3 will become 73, which will come in mango. So now mango is going to be integer 73. Okay, and now you're converting it to float. So it will become 73.0. Do you agree, guys? Clear? So this was string 7. String 7 plus string 0 will become string 70. String 70 in int will become 70 plus 3 73, and 73 in float 73.0, and we have that option 73.0. So I'll take that option only. Okay, and I'll select 73.0. Okay, moving on to 12th question. See here, what will be the output of the following code? Okay, see here guys, first you have to see that input function waits for you to enter something. Okay, and whatever you enter, it returns and it gets saved here. So you have entered 3. 3 will get saved in A, but it is saved in a string form. Okay, so A is a string 3. Remember, it is not integer 3, it is string 3, because input always returns a string. Okay, coming back to this part, see here. Now the second statement. First 7 by 2 is 3.5. 3.5's integer is 3. Now this is 3 into string 3. And in Python, when you are using one string and one integer on a multiplication operator, means on a multiplication operator, if there is one string and one integer, it will do string repetition. So it is going to repeat this string how many times? It is going to repeat the string how many times? 3 times. So you will get a new string 333. Okay, in a which form? String form. And now this string is converted to integer, which will be 333 in integer, and you print it. So you will get the option A, that is 333. Okay, so 7 by 2 is 3.5. 3.5's int is 3 and A is string 3. So you know that one string and one integer, when you apply on a multiplication, the string gets repeated that much time. So this string double quote 3. If suppose it is Ram and this is 3, so Ram will get repeated 3 times. So here the string 3 is repeated 3 times. You get a new string which is again converted to integer, which you will get 333 in integer, which is option A. Okay, so I'm going with this option A in this case. Okay. Then coming on to the next one, see here. What will be the output of the following code? Okay guys, now 3 raised to 5 and 3 raised to 5, which will be 243, I guess. Okay, 3 into 3, 9, then 9 into 3, 27, 27 into 3, 81, and 81 into 3, 243 comes. So 3 raised to 5 is 243 and 3 raised to 5.0 is also same. Value wise both come same. This will come as 243, getting, and 3 raised to 5.0 will also come as 243, but it will be float, but value is same. Is there any precision difference? No. So value is same. So therefore when you are trying to compare it with equality operator, they come out to be same, and therefore the answer will come as true. Getting, guys? Okay, so I hope you're understanding. What will happen is clear to you. Okay, so N1 also come 243, N2 also 243.0. But is there any precision difference in these two values? No. So value wise, if you compare, because double equal to checks the values, it doesn't check the reference. If you're using is operator, then it checks the reference. Okay. So we have to go with option E. Coming to 14th question, what will be the output of the following code? X is 2, Y is 10. X, this is compound arithmetic assignment. Means you are doing this activity, multiply with X and store the result in X. Okay, but precedence wise star equal is having lower precedence. It is going to complete this activity first. Getting? Y into X plus 1 will be done first. So tell me, 10 into 2 is 20 and 20 plus 1 is 21. Okay, so X into equal 21. You understanding, guys? So 10 into 2, 20 plus 1, 21. And then X star equal 21. So it is going to multiply X with 21. So X is 2. Okay, so 2 into 21 is 42. And that 42 it will again store in X. So what is your new X? X star equal to 21 is same as X is equal to X into 21. So X was 2, 2 into 21, 42, 42 stored again in X, and you're printing that X, you'll get answer 42, and we have that option 42. Getting this option, so I'll go with that. Coming on to 15th question, what is the maximum possible length of an identifier? Python language designer says that there is no limit on the length of an identifier. There is no limit on length of an identifier. Okay, but according to PEEP standard, it is called as Python Enhanced Proposal. It is an organization which has set some rules, and it is a practice to follow the rule, not compulsion. Compulsion is to follow the rules which the language designer has kept it. Getting? These are just the good practice. So according to PEEP standard, it is 79. But the interpreter won't complain if you go beyond 79. This is according to PEEP standard, you should not go beyond 79. But the language rule says that there is no limit on the identifier length. Okay, right? So therefore, none of this option. I'll go with none of the above. Okay, then quickly moving on to the 16th question. What will be the output of the following code? See here, you have stored 3 in A, and then you have stored 33 in A. Okay, so A was previously referring to 3 because it's an integer object in which 3 will be there and the reference come. Now a new integer object get created with the value 33 and that reference will come here. Okay, and this reference is lost. Okay, the old reference lost, new come, and now you are comparing A with A. When you compare A with A, that is 33 with 33, obviously the answer will be true. Do you agree? The answer is supposed to be true because 33 is compared with 33 only. Okay, quite simple question. So I'll go with this true option. Okay, coming to next one. What will be the output of the following code? Now many think this should come true because 0.1 plus 0.2 is 3, right? 0.3. 0.1 plus 0.2 is 0.3. And 0.3 double equal to 0.3, it should come true. But what happens is, separately when this floating values are considered and when you add it, there is a very small precision difference between this addition and this addition. If you check it in your idle environment, okay, or in your Jupyter notebook, anywhere, whichever Python IDE you are using, in that if you try running it, 0.1 plus 0.2, you'll see 0.3000 somewhere 4. Means it's not exactly 0.3. Correct? And therefore, when you compare it, there is a very small precision difference. And therefore, the answer comes as false. Okay? So, I am going with this 17th option. Okay? Coming to the 18th question. See here, x is 10. Okay? X is 10.0 as a float object. Okay? So this is a float object. Now you're checking whether 10.0 is less than 100. Yes, it is. And you know that in ANDing, when one is true, you have to check whether the second is also true or no. The first part is true. If suppose first part is false, it would have directly announced as false. But this part is coming true because 10 is less than 100. It will check the second part, where we are calling isInstance function, which is checking whether x is an object of class float. Yes, x is an object of class float. So this answer also come true. So both are true. So in ANDing, when both true, the result is true. So y will be true. So I'll go with this first option, that is true. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is 19th. See here, what will be the output of the following code? Okay, x is negative 100, right? Then you want to use a SQRT function, therefore you have imported that SQRT function from the appropriate module. Okay, and now here you are checking x greater than 0. So x is minus 100, minus 100 is not greater than 0. Getting, guys? So the first part comes false, and in AND, when one is false, the entire thing is false. It won't even check square root of x. Whereas x is negative, negative square root is not calculated. Getting? It comes as complex conjugates. Okay, so remember, it will not come only to the second part because the first part, x greater than 0, only is coming false. Therefore, the result is false. Getting, guys? Clear? Because minus 100 is not greater than 0. Okay, coming to the last question. What will be the output of the following code? Check here. A is 0 and B is 5. In one case, you are ANDing it. So 0 and B is going to be 0. Anything ANDed with 0 is 0. A and A, that is 0 and 0, 0. And A or B. Correct? A is 0 and B is 5. So when you OR it, you will get 5. So finally, in X, the answer is 5. No doubt. But the thing is, you have been fooled here. Print double quote X. It is not only X. If it would have been only X, it will print 5. But here you have written double quote X. So it will just print the string X. Okay. Now from these 4 options, we don't have only that option. So obviously it will be none of the above. Okay, guys. Okay. So now I hope you got it. So in short, like if you are testing also, what does the outcome come for this X? It is going to be 5 only. But in our example, it doesn't matter what the value of X is because you are not printing the value of X. You are printing string X. So none of the option. Okay. So let's submit this. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this 20 questions, and please comment in the comment box, and so that I can come with some more questions. Okay. Thank you all of you. Please take care. See you in the next series of MCQ.